So what does a healthy family dynamic look like? And what are some of the challenges we face in building a healthy family dynamic? I'm gonna start with this one. Who do I have here?
My name is Lentia. I do go by Tia. I am a licensed therapist in both South Carolina and North Carolina. I get this question a lot in counseling because sometimes family, especially BIPOC community, people of color, it's really, really challenging to see a healthy family dynamic because there's a lot of trauma, toxic situations, stuff like that. So from my perspective, to have a healthy family dynamic is definitely open communication, honesty. I said to listen to understand, not necessarily listen to respond, especially when it comes to your children. You know, kids, and a lot of times the kids when they deal with stuff, like when they're in school, they get bullied or like they feel uncomfortable at home, a lot of times they're not lying. So definitely listen to your children for understanding, not listen to just simply respond or kind of just brush them off. Also feed on to, you know, your children and your partner love language. So, how can we help
Thank you. So we'll walk back to the front. Does anyone else want to answer in on what does a healthy family dynamic look like and how can we cultivate better family dynamics?
Hi everyone, I'm Julia. I think we were talking about vulnerability. I think a lot of times growing up within Black families, vulnerability and transparency is not talked about. So I think letting your child know, your family know, hey, I'm going through a lot right now, but once I can be able to articulate what I'm feeling, being able to communicate that. Vulnerability, transparency, he also said about, what did you say? Dictatorship. So like a lot of times when your parents say, well, I'm the adult, you're the child, but I think you should, again, hold that space. And holding space looks like hearing, even though you may not understand. And so go back to what you said, holding that space. And even though you are a parent or you think you may know, we're all still learning. And so just being able to kind of bring that guard down and being able to say, I don't know it all, but I can be able to listen to you. Yeah.
I would say education, because I feel like a lot of kids right now are just kind of like blindsided on what's going on in the world. So I feel like education is important, educating your family and your kids. Just making sure they know what's going on and staying up to date with our history as well, and just the history of America.
That leads me to my next question.